It's a very sorry state of affairs when comedy genius Mel Brooks has to admit that his classic film Blazing Saddles could never be made today, and sadly he's right. Political correctness and the easily offended special snowflake crowd would simply lose their minds. There's got to be a college campus somewhere where this film has been condemned for all eternity into trigger warning hell. Blazing Saddles is one of my favourite comedies. The beauty of this satirical spoof is that it completely disregards any form of political correct thinking. There is no filter.
As chairman of the Welcoming Committee, it is my privilege to extend a laurel and hearty handshake to our new nigger.
By the power vested in me by the Honorable William J. LaPetitmain, I hereby assume the duties of the office of sheriff in and for the township of Rockridge.
Gentlemen, let us not allow anger to rule the day. As your spiritual leader, I implore you to pay heed to this good book and what it has to say. Son, you're on your own.
While SJWs will look at this movie as offensive and racist, they fail to realize this movie actually makes fun of racism.
The way you lollygagging around here with them picks and them shovels, you think it was 120 degrees. Can't be more than 114. Dock that chink a day's pay for napping on the job.
It points out the stupidity of it and does so by not being afraid to play with language and do so in the most irreverent way possible. Yes, naughty words and all.
Good morning, ma'am. And isn't it a lovely morning?
Up yours, nigger.
The story is simple. It's a western set in the 1870s. The villain, State Governor Hedley Lamar, wants the townsfolk of Rock Ridge to leave the town, which would lower land prices so that a railway line can be built through it. So he sends a gang of thugs to kill off the sheriff and generally cause mayhem. Later, the people demand a new sheriff be sent, so the governor, played by Mel Brooks, sends Bart, a black railroad worker who's due to be hanged soon. This is done deliberately to cause tension among the people and make them consider leaving. However, Bart gradually wins the people over as sheriff with the help of his sidekick, the Waco Kid, played brilliantly by Gene Wilder. Bart is actually the hero and has overcome the initial racist reaction he experiences, but he does so not by morally badgering people, arguing with them or speech policing. He just gets on with his job in a jovial manner. He's a very likable character. It's the writing that highlights the stupidity of racism, and the townsfolk rally around him as he comes up with a plan to defeat Lamar's band of goons. They even make fun of the KKK, for God's sake.
Hey, boys. Look what I got here.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Considering this movie was made back in 1974, it holds up incredibly well. The fact that a movie like this could never be made today, given the delicate sensibilities of the millennial generation and regressive Hollywood, I actually believe it's become an iconic masterpiece. There are so many brilliant one-liners and fantastic moments.
Hold it. The next man makes a move, the nigger gets it.
Hold it, man. He's not bluffing.
Listen to him, man. He's just crazy enough to do it.
Rob it, or I swear I'll blow this nigger's head all over this town.
Oh, Lordy Lord, he's desperate. Do what he say. Do what he say.
It speaks volumes about our society today that we're told we now live in a liberal and tolerant culture, but there isn't a Hollywood studio or mainstream press that would support the production of such a movie today. Comedy, of course, changes from one generation to another, I acknowledge that, but this film is still hysterical, so I think it has a timeless quality about it. Becoming more creatively conservative and sensitive to words and jokes is not social progress. We haven't moved into some new necessary era of intellectual and cultural understanding where we've all decided that films like this are morally wrong, and now we all know better than those primitive 1970s uncivilized filmmakers. The reality is we've gone backwards. This film may be over 40 years old, but it's light years ahead of where we've regressed to now.